how to try these questions. And of course, you know the routine. Now, what you have seen done in the clip, please do not pay attention to the steps only, but pay attention to what I did. What I did is, as I read the question, I draw an illustration of the information given. So I draw a picture to represent the information given. For example, if a sentence was saying, John kicked the ball, then you are to draw a picture showing John kicked the ball. So that's what we want you to practice to do. Draw a picture to illustrate what you have read. So let's go through the steps once again. So steps in answering exam questions quickly. 1. Read question carefully and slowly. 2. Read the question with meaning, that is, make it real to you or make sense out of it. 3. Define each information given and asked for. And last but not least, separate information given and asked for. Then try to figure out how to use what was given to find out what is asked for. Now do your try this question. Here it is. Let's go. The universal set contains the sets J, K, and L, such that J is not a subset of K, comma, J interset K is not equal to an empty set, and L is what? The subset of J union K complement. Now, draw a Venn diagram to show the relation amongst the sets J, K, and L. So pause your video now and try this question. Let's see if you got the same answer as I did. The first thing that I would do, once again, I draw a rectangle because it say what? Universal set. And here we have our symbol. Which circle is this? This is set K, and set K is a subset of the what? Universal what? Set. Set K, so set J now, we have here. We have it on your screen. We are showing that set J is a subset of K. This is what? This is not the information that you are given. Good? You are not given this information. But we want to show you what it is if J was a subset of what? K. But what you're given is that what? J is not a subset of K. So therefore, set J should not be in what? Set K. So where should it be? Where should it be? Okay, this is what you're told. You're told that what? Set J intersect set K is not equal to a subset. So therefore, the one is not equal to a subset. Therefore, it what? Exists. So you're going to overlap then. This is what you should have. So therefore, this is saying to us that set J is intersecting what? Set K. There it is. They're overlapping. And therefore, that is not equal to an empty set. If it was equal to an empty set, then both sets would be what? Separate. And you are given this information too. Note, this means what? Subset. And this means what? Complement of. Now, where do you find the complement of set J union set K? Outside of these what? Circles. Exactly. So therefore, it must be a what? Subset. So therefore, remember, outside of the circle represents the complement of the union of these two sets. So therefore, it makes set L a subset of that set, which is a part of the outside, if you want to put it that way. And that will be set L. Very good. So I hope you had followed the techniques in drawing pictures to illustrate what the information that you are given, so that you can come up with the right answer. It is not that you don't know, but because you're not seeing what it should be. So drawing it will help you to see. Let's continue now. Okay, now let's look at example number 3. It says, in a group of 55 students, 31 students passed what? French. 2x students passed Spanish only, and x students passed both French and Spanish. Then 10 students passed neither French nor Spanish. What you could do is to pause your video here. Now I have just given you an instruction, so follow this instruction. Pause the video right here and see if you could draw a diagram to represent the information given here. Draw a picture, anything you want to draw, but make sure it is representing the information given here. Okay, now that you are playing back the video, what you're asked to do now, draw a clearly labeled Venn diagram to illustrate the information above. So if you had followed the instruction, you'd have done part 1 before. Part 2 says calculate the number of students who passed Spanish, and part 3 says calculate the number of students who passed only one subject. Let's see what this should be like. Here's our answer. Now once again, now note the question did not use a Venn diagram, or it never used, universal set, but it used what? Group. So, but what I want you to notice is that at all times a rectangle represents the universal set or all the members of a group or of a class. So instead of using the symbol, I use what? Group to name my universal set. Okay. Now you're told that the universal set should be equal to what? 55. You might be wondering how I got this 45. I'll tell you a little later. Let's look at what this means. This means what? The number of elements in the set F union S, or the number of students that pass French and Spanish, is equal to 45. Here's our 55. You still thinking how we got the 45? Alright, let's see. Now we are saying number, this is a square bracket. Please pay attention to that. In brackets here, we have what? French union Spanish, which is 45. And then intersect French union Spanish complement, which would be on the what? Outside of the two circles that are supposed to be inside here. So when they put everything together, you get what? 55. Alright, you might think it's a bit confusing, but bear with us and watch and listen. Now, what we're writing down the information what? Given to us. Now what's happening? We're told that what? 31 students passed French. What else were we told? We're told that what? 2x students passed Spanish only. What else were we told? We're told that what? Number of students who intersect, or number of students who pass both French and Spanish, is equal to x. So note, once you see the common end and something between brackets, we are telling the number of elements in those sets. And note, this is a set by itself. Good. Note, students who pass Spanish only is also a set by itself. And note, students who pass both French and Spanish, they form a set by themselves. So each of this information is telling us the number of elements or persons or things or place in each set. What else were we told? We were told that the number of elements in F union S complement, meaning that what? 10 of the elements do not belong to the union of F and S. True. Now you see where we got the 45 from? I think so. Let us see. Note, if we take 10 from 55, we'll get 45. Alright, let's go. This one is, which set do you think this is? I knew you were going to say one of those letters. Okay, now what is this representing? Okay, thank you. So it is what? F union S. So we have set F and set S. Doesn't really matter what you wrote or what I wrote. Once we're saying the same thing here, that's very good. So this is F union S. And this region here is F intersect S. Okay, you're told then, now we're going to use the information given. So we're told that X now is a number of elements in what? F intersect S. So there we put this X right in the center, right there. What else? This region here is what? Spanish only. So we're told that 2X students pass Spanish only. So we write 2X right there. What's next? Did you have this? 31 minus X? You might be wondering how we got 31 minus X. Now note, this region here should be what? French only. Many students will just put the 31 right there, but they will be incorrect because guess what? It is not 31 students who pass French only, but it's 31 students who pass what? French. And the students who pass both French and Spanish belongs to the person, the set of students who also pass what? French. So both those who pass French only and those who pass French and Spanish belongs to the set of students who pass French. And in lesson number 2, where you use a paper men, you realize that you took the number of persons who pass both from the numbers of persons who pass French to get what? French only. But because we're not given a number for X, we simply subtract X from 31 to suggest this is what we would have done to get the answer for French only. So we just write the expression 31 minus X. Very good. And then guess what? This 10 is those students who neither pass French nor Spanish, which is a complement of French Union S. So if you had this correct, give yourself a clap.
Now that we have drawn the Venn diagram to illustrate the information that we're given, we are now asked to calculate the number of students who passed Spanish. Now, first we have to identify the information that will tell us the number of students who pass Spanish. Now, S right here represents the set of students who pass what? Spanish. Now, note X is in the region where F and S intersect. Now, this X represents a number of students who pass Spanish and also pass what? French. So these students right here also make up the total number of students who pass what? Spanish. So therefore, to get Spanish, we'll have to add X as well to the number of students who pass Spanish what? Only. So therefore, 2 times X, this region here, 2 times X, is those students who pass only what? Spanish. But to get the total number of students who pass Spanish, we have to add those who pass both French and Spanish with those who pass only what? Spanish. So what we have then? We have X. We can convert this 2X to what? X plus X. Because X plus X is the same thing as 2X. So X plus X plus X is equal to what? 3X. So 3X then will be the number of students who pass what? Spanish. Now for us to get a specific answer, we have to find the value of what? X. A question, how are you going to find the value of X? Now note, if you add those who pass French only with those who pass both subjects, with those who pass Spanish only, and with those who pass neither, you should get the total number of students, and that will be what? 55. Let's add up everything. 31 minus X plus X plus 2X plus 10 should equal to what? 55. Good. Now let us add the like terms first. So 31 is a whole number and 10 is a whole number, and they are what? Like, because they are both whole numbers. So 31 plus 10. Now let's add the ones with letters. Now minus X plus X give us an automatic what? 0. So therefore that is left of is what? 2X. Good. So plus 2X 55. So we have 31 plus 10, which is 41, plus 2x, which is equal to what? 55. Now in algebra, you'll be taught that, no notes now. Well, we're not teaching algebra here, so we're going to use a simple basic step. Now to find the value for x right here, we're going to subtract this 41 from this 55. Now 2x is equal to 55 minus 41. And what's the answer there? So 2x is equal to what now? So if you say 55, and this is the sign here, 1 from 5 is 4, 4 from 5 is 1. So give us what? 14. Now 2x is saying 2 times what? X is equal to 14. So you could ask yourself the question, what number when multiplied by 2 give us what? 14. Automatically, you know that answer. But you have to show how we get that answer. Good? So we're going to come over this side now and say 2x is equal to 14. So I say now x now is equal to 14 divided by 2, and x is equal to what? 7. So now we know the number of students who passed both French and Spanish. But you're asked to calculate the number of students who passed what? Spanish. Going back to our original expression, which says x plus 2x. So original expression. So wherever we see x, we're going to replace the letter x with the number what? 7. So let's come over here. So x plus 2x. So when I say now x will be replaced by 7 plus 2 times 7. So we'll have 7 plus 14 is equal to 21. So 21 persons pass Spanish. So again, so the number of persons who pass Spanish then is equal to 21. Very good. And you could prove check to see if your answer is correct. Now if you take 7 from 31, you will have what? 24 plus 7 again, you will have what? 31 plus 14, you will have what? 45 plus 10, you will have 55. Therefore 7 is correct for the value for x. For the value for the number of students who pass Spanish is equal to 21. So the next part of the question now asks you to do what? Calculate the number of students who passed only one subject. Now these persons here, the 2x person here, they pass one subject, don't it? And the other persons over here pass only French, and they pass what? One subject. So this time we're not asking you for how many persons pass at least one of these two. We're asking for those who only pass one subject. Now these 7 students here, they pass 2 subjects, they did not pass one. But the ones in French only and the ones in Spanish only pass only one subject. How do we find that now? We're going to replace the value of x here with what? 7. So there will be 31 minus x, which is the same thing as 31 minus 7. So that is equal to what? 7 from 31 is 24. Good. Now 2x over here now, which is Spanish only, is 2 times x, which is 2 times what? 7. So 2x will now be equal to 2 times 7, which is what? 14. So we're going to add both numbers, the 24 and the 14. So 24 plus 14 will give us what? 38. And that is our answer for that. 38 students pass only one subject.
Okay. So once again, we're emphasizing that you do not pay attention to the steps only, but you pay attention to the technique. What we did, we actually what? Use the information given and draw a picture to illustrate the information what? Given. Now, if you want to return to this video clip, you can replay a video and look to see what I did step by step. Not necessarily what I wrote down, but look to see if I actually represented the information given and if I actually used the information given to get the answers for the other 2 parts of the question. Now, let's continue. Try this question, and you know the routine. It says what? A survey conducted among a group of 50 students showed that 30 students played football, 9 students played cricket and football, X students played neither cricket nor football, 3 X students played cricket only, and 1. Draw a clearly labeled Venn diagram to illustrate the information above, and 2. Determine the number of students who played cricket. So, pause your video and try this question.
Okay, here's your answer for the try this question. I hope that you have written it down. Okay? Alright, now the question says a survey conducted among a group of 50 students showed that 30 students played football. Now before going further into the rest of the question, let's see what we can draw. Now, if you choose to, you could draw 50 students, you know, that's your choice. But for this question, I won't be doing that. But for you to have a better understanding, I would advise that you draw even 50 stick men to represent those students. Now, so we're going to draw a rectangle as usual, which you're normally asked to do. Good. Now we're going to put our little symbol. Now instead of using a symbol, I'm going to use the word group as shown in the examples. Just want you to know that the rectangle itself represents the group of students the survey was conducted among. Now how many persons are in this group? 50 persons. Now in SETS language, group could be written as this symbol here or this symbol here, and then all will be what? Be 50. Now, so this is telling us now. Now it says that 30 students played football, 9 students played cricket and football. When you see that, it is suggesting that you have a group of students who played both cricket and what? Football. So it is suggesting that we draw two circles what? Overlapping. See that? Good. Now, how many students should we place right here? 9. That was told to us. Good. So what I'm doing is drawing pictures now to represent the information given to us. Now, it says 30 students played football. Let's call this football and call this what? Cricket. Good. Now note, X students played neither cricket nor football. So the X could come outside. Because this X tells